K-drama Haven family. Some stories in the world of Korean drama are fleeting. They flicker like fireworks in the night sky, dazzling, spectacular, but gone too soon. And then there are the stories that remain. The ones that do not fade, even years after the cameras have stopped rolling. The ones that fans refuse to let go. Among these rare legends, one pairing stands at the very center. Chang Wook and Hyun. Hold on tight, K-drama Haven family, because this journey is only just beginning. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. The revelations, the emotions, the moments that will change everything. Their names are etched into the hearts of fans across the globe. Not simply as actors, not merely as stars, but as the embodiment of something deeper, a love story that felt so real, so natural, that it became impossible to believe it was only fiction. This is their story, the chemistry that defied scripts, the bond that blurred the line between drama and reality, the love story fans still believe in, even years later, the spark that lit the screen. The year was 2017. A new drama was set to air. Its title, Suspicious Partner, a romantic legal comedy spiced with crime and mystery. It had everything a drama needed to succeed: an intriguing plot, sharp dialogue, and, most importantly, a lead pairing that could carry the weight of romance. On one side, Chang Wook, already established as one of Korea's brightest stars, known for his striking looks, versatility, and ability to breathe life into any role. On the other side, Hyun, once a beloved child actress, now stepping confidently into the world of adult roles, bringing with her a natural warmth and emotional depth. The casting felt right, promising, but no one could have predicted what would happen when they stepped in front of the camera together. From the very first episode, the spark was undeniable. Their exchanges carried a rhythm that felt unrehearsed. Their silences were filled with meaning. Their glances spoke volumes. And audiences felt something stir. It was not just acting. It was something more. Something alive. The kiss that stopped time. Every great romance in K-drama history has a kiss. But the kiss in Suspicious Partner was different. It came at a moment of vulnerability. A pause in the storm. A scene that demanded honesty. And what Chang Wook and Hyun delivered was not a scripted kiss, but a moment that felt stolen from real life. There was hesitation. There was longing. And then there was surrender. For viewers, time seemed to stop. The world faded away. It was just the two of them. And when it was over, fans were left breathless. That kiss did not simply move the story forward. It redefined it. It became one of the most replayed, rewatched, and remembered kisses in K-drama history. Years later, it still resurfaces on social media, sparking debates, edits, and endless admiration. And with every replay, the same question arises. Was it only acting? Or were we witnessing something more? Behind the curtain, the cameras only show us so much. But what fans saw off-screen was perhaps even more telling. Behind the scenes, Chang Wook and Hyun were not simply co-stars. They were companions, partners, two people who seemed to share an understanding that went beyond the script. He teased her gently, making her laugh in that unguarded way that fans adored. She responded with warmth, with a brightness that seemed to soften even his strongest edges. In interviews, their interactions were unpolished, genuine. Chang Wook often looked at her not as a colleague, but as someone he truly admired. Hyun, usually reserved, seemed more alive, more playful when he was near. And fans noticed. Every glance, every smile, every small gesture that hinted at something deeper. The obsession that wouldn't die. When Suspicious Partner ended, most dramas would fade into memory. But not this one. Not this pairing. Instead of closure, fans were left with an ache. A longing, a refusal to move on. Online forums buzzed with speculation. Fan pages exploded with edits and compilations. Entire communities dedicated themselves to preserving the magic of Chang Wook and Hyun's story. Even now, years later, their scenes continue to circulate. Their chemistry continues to trend. Their names are still spoken together, as though they were one. Because for fans, it was never just another drama. It was a love story that felt too real to forget. Industry whispers. The impact of their chemistry did not go unnoticed by the industry. Directors, writers, and producers saw what fans saw, a rare, authentic bond that could not be replicated. There were rumors, whispers of reuniting them in future projects. Whispers that continue even today. Because everyone in the industry knows what the fans know, Chang Wook and Hyun together are not just stars, they are lightning in a bottle. And lightning like that cannot be ignored. The what-if dream. Perhaps the greatest testament to their power is the question that refuses to die. What if they reunited on screen? What if, years after Suspicious Partner, Chang Wook and Hyun starred again as lovers? Older, wiser, their chemistry deeper than ever. Fans dream about it. Fanfiction imagines it. Edits create it. Because the desire to see them together again burns as strongly as it did the day their drama ended. And then there is the even bigger question. The one whispered in the quiet corners of fandom. What if it was never just acting? A legacy that lives on. Today, both continue to shine in their own right. Chang Wook, with his powerful performances and undeniable charisma. Hyun, with her grace, her depth, her natural charm. But together, they remain immortal. Frozen in time. A love story that fans will never stop believing in. Because some stories do not end when the credits roll. Some stories linger. Some stories become legend. And Chang Wook and Hyun's story is one of those legends. The fan legacy. To truly understand why this pairing has endured, we must look at the fans. Everywhere across the globe, from Seoul to New York, from Manila to London, fan communities dedicated to Chang Wook and Hyun thrive. Some of these fans have followed them from the very beginning, keeping their names alive in discussions, hashtags, and trending searches. Countless YouTube edits tell their story anew, replaying their most iconic scenes, adding music that makes hearts race all over again. Social media threads are filled with nostalgic posts. I miss them. No other couple has ever matched their chemistry. We need a reunion. And then there are the fan events, gatherings where people rewatch Suspicious Partner together, cheering, crying, and celebrating as if the drama were airing for the first time. For these fans, Chang Wook and Hyun are not just characters in a show. They are a memory of joy, a comfort, a dream that refuses to die. Media and industry reactions. The phenomenon of their chemistry did not escape the media. Even respected journalists and critics noted how their connection felt unusually authentic. Headlines at the time read, Chang Wook and Hyun deliver one of the most realistic romances in K-drama history. Suspicious Partner leads have viewers wondering, is it acting or reality? Producers and directors quietly acknowledged it as well. Many admitted that the casting of Chang Wook and Hyun was lightning in a bottle. That their pairing was one of those rare moments that cannot be replicated, no matter how talented the actors, no matter how skilled the direction. Some industry insiders even whispered about a possible reunion drama. Scripts were rumored to have been written. Discussions floated quietly in the background. Nothing official has yet come to light, but the possibility remains alive. Because one truth cannot be denied. If Chang Wook and Hyun ever reunite on screen, the world will watch. The theories and what-ifs. And then there are the theories. Fans have spent years dissecting every moment, every smile, every glance between them. Did Chang Wook look at her differently than at other co-stars? Did Hyun's laughter in interviews reveal something unscripted? Did their comfort with one another hint at something beyond the screen? Theories abound. Some fans believe their bond was simply too strong to be limited to acting. Others argue that even if nothing happened in reality, the emotional truth of their performances made it feel real. And still others cling to the dream. maybe one day they will confess. The what-ifs have become part of the legend. What if Chang Wook had confessed his feelings? What if Hyun had felt the same? What if their drama was not the end, but the beginning of something we never saw? These questions linger, unanswered. But in the world of K-drama fandom, sometimes questions are more powerful than answers. They're separate journeys. As the years passed, both Chang Wook and Hyun carved their own paths. Chang Wook continued to captivate audiences with his range, from intense action roles to tender romances. His charisma never waned. His talent only deepened. He became not just a star, but a cornerstone of the Hallyu wave. Hyun, meanwhile, grew gracefully into one of Korea's most respected actresses. Her performances carried a quiet strength, a subtlety that left lasting impressions. She showed the world that she was not simply a child actress who grew up. She was a leading lady, destined for greatness. And yet, despite their individual successes, fans could not stop linking them together. No matter how many roles they took on, their names, Chang Wook and Hyun, remained inseparable in the hearts of fans. Why this story endures? So, why does this story continue to live on? Why do fans hold on to it so fiercely, even years after the drama ended? The answer is simple and yet profound. Because Chang Wook and Hyun gave us something rare. They gave us a love story that felt real. They gave us a glimpse of something that transcended acting. They reminded us that sometimes, on the screen, truth can shine through fiction. And once you witness something that genuine, you cannot forget it. The eternal dream. Even today, the dream lives on. Fans continue to hope for a reunion. They imagine what it would look like if Chang Wook and Hyun starred in a new drama, perhaps as older, wiser lovers, their chemistry deeper than ever. They imagine interviews, press conferences, red carpets where the two stand side by side once again, their smiles igniting the same spark the world first saw years ago. And deep down, fans carry another dream, a quieter, more personal one. The dream that perhaps, just perhaps, Chang Wook and Hyun's story was not only scripted, that maybe, in some hidden corner of reality, their bond was as real as it felt. Or just the beginning. The K-drama Haven family. Some love stories exist only on screen. They are beautiful, but temporary. Fleeting, like a scene in the rain. But some love stories live on. They remain etched in memory, replayed in hearts, whispered in dreams. They refuse to die because they never truly ended. Chang Wook and Hyun gave us one of those love stories. A story fans have carried with them for years. A story that continues to inspire, to move, to make hearts believe. And so the question remains, is this the closing chapter? Or is it just the beginning of something the world has yet to see? One thing is certain, no matter what the future holds, Chang Wook and Hyun's unmatched chemistry will remain a legend. This is not just memory.
This is not just fandom.
This is the love story fans refuse to let go. This is K-Drama Haven.